Hey everyone, it's Becky and welcome back to Building with Becky. Today we are going on another tour of a gigantic build made by a player in House Flipper 2 that I found on Mod.io. I started doing this last month when I found a giant yacht. I will have that linked for you to watch if you haven't watched that video of mine yet. If you have been a subscriber of my channel for a while, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you know that every month I do a community content spotlight where I pick 5 player-made properties from Mod.io and tour them. But recently I've found a few gigantic properties that just don't really fit into the time frame of those videos. Usually I do like normal to like medium-sized properties in those tours so that the videos aren't super long. But now I think I'd like to do another video every month where I spotlight a gigantic build. So this is my second one. I found this property here called The Compound on Mod.io. I will have the Mod.io link down below. I don't know what their name is on Mod.io, but they are called Bob the Builder here in the game. So they have the compound here. It's just called House here in the game. But again, I'll have the Mod.io link down below. This is the compound. It is gargantuan. I started to tour it during my August community content spotlight until I realized that it is a little too big. So I am really excited to dive into all the little crevices of this property here with you in this video, and I hope you enjoy touring it with me. Oh goodness gracious, everyone. Bear with me during this one. I think it is a little glitchy, and I am actually going to turn it to daylight, so let's just do that. Maybe it will make it look a little less flashing. Hopefully just have it during the daytime. A nice, 2 p.m. looks a little better, and then we can see it in its full glory here. So this is the compound. Holy cow, I think they have every light on in the house with like no light switches, maybe? I don't know, but either way, all the lights are on out here and it is causing it to be pretty crazy. So we're just gonna take it easy and look through this. Look at all these different things. Like, what is that, like super fancy greenhouse over there? This main part has so many different styles. There's like a flat roof thing over here. I don't even know, but we're going to dive right in. So they've got their little sign out here for the compound. There it is. Nice pool going on in there. Pretty cool. What do we even do first? I'm scared. I am going to look at the outside first, kind of look at all these different architectural pieces going on because it is crazy. This part reminds me of like a church type of thing. Got like the columns, got that nice like concrete block type of surface finish. This little wall decor piece kind of adds a cool look. Just wow. And that's just the very front of it. Over here, you've got like this blue and like pale creamy yellow kind of old texture look to it. Got some little windows there. They did these beams here. Just all kinds of doodads. Oh my gosh, looks like these like floor transition strips here to make like a little hanging lantern. They've got vines, they've got plants. These kind of go along with that churchy look over there. This looks like a little makeshift ladder. Okay. I really like the style of how they did this with like the different colors. I really like how this all looks. I really like how this looks with all the patches of like exposed brick. Looks like they used some dirt in the game to make it look a little more rugged and old. Up here, this reminds me of like a Japanese type of architecture with like these little pointy pieces coming off the ends. And I don't know, what is this? This is a little floor lattice. This stuff here is a little fence lattice. Whoa. Do you guys see this? This is a bunch of the little, basically animal head busts. There's like the rhinos, the wolves. Got the deer up here, and they literally made it into a dragon, I guess, with little horns. Whoa, and then they used the easy button, push button thing And then it has a little ship's, I was about to say anchor, but it's a ship's wheel. They literally made this into like a cool looking like figurehead for the top of this. How in the world do you come up with making this cool dragon-like structure from all these random pieces? There has to be like at least like 5 or 6 random pieces of things here. Wow, I think that might end up being my favorite part of this whole build. I'm calling it now. But let's see, we've got some like nice red brick. We've got a little log cabin section. We've got a glass section that leads off to another area that's kind of just held up by like a big concrete pillar. This section looks really cool. I don't even know what I call this style, but wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. This looks really, really good. They use like some brick pieces. They use like these old overgrown brick pieces. What the heck is this beautiful little beam stuff going on? Oh my gosh. I like how they have like the shininess mixed in with like the just like regular surface finish there. What is this place? What is this place? Got like a garden out front and then just this cute like kind of like medieval, kind of like older looking building right there. And then you've got this like modern thing here, big windows up there. Okay, I guess I'm going in here. Wow. Look at down in there. There's like a secret city down there. You've got a car there. We've got whatever is going on. Whoa. I like that. They just use all the flats like stepping stones. I love it. I love it. This is like a little work center. I got the drinks and stuff over here, a sink there, and a bunch of shelves for tools and stuff. Another one of those cool things. Some more stuff, some bike storage racks. Whatever's going on here, flashing lights, unfortunately. I'm gonna go in. I wonder how you get down. Is there a way to get down here? I'm sneaking in. I'm sorry. Whoa, it goes way down here. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. And then they had to put all these rocks in. I would love to know how many hours it took to do this build. Look, they even put like random dirts in here. Whoa, where am I looking up into? I didn't even notice that. There's a pool table with like the little galaxy stuff going on underneath it. And that is just a frame. There are so many details in here. I don't know if this was able to be accessed from up top. I don't see any like hidden staircase or anything. So it's just like a random detail down here underneath the garage. That looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, in here, we've got a gym going on. Cool architecture even in the gym. They made like a little weight bench thingy right here. That looks cool. Got some towels and stuff in here. They've got a sauna going on. What doesn't this place have? I do not know. I forget that this wall decor exists, but clearly they did not forget. Wow. Okay. Doorway leads to outside. There's a little Zen garden down there. Stair steps. Whoa. Fancy. Whoa. Fancy curtains. And then there's the garage down there. Got a cool room in here. Got a big sofa in the corner. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Door leads to a little bathroom. Fancy. What else is there in here? I am so scared. I barely cracked the surface of this build. This is a whole little bar area. This looks fancy back here too. I really like the wall trim up here. I think that looks really cool. The nice gold. Very, very pretty. Okay. Oh, obviously there's a third floor. I think this is the third floor. What's up here? Oh, okay. So this leads back to like that main compound part of the house. So I think I'm gonna jump back down and check out this little mini kind of older looking house down here. If I can find a door to it. Maybe it's connected to the main house. But there's a cute little pond down here. That's cute with the lily pads. Yeah, I think it might be connected. Wow, this bridge looks amazing. Look at that. So we're going to let's check out the theater. Why not? It's kind of like a cool looking theater with a little fire pits up there. Oh my gosh, it's a whole little amphitheater with the rocks out there. Got the screen there. We got the cool little fountain. I'm gonna turn it on. Wow. Check it out. I'll turn them back off. So I have one less thing trying to run in the background. Cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Carrying on back to the front of the compound. I guess we'll head in the doorway. Kind of fancy in here. Got the cool double doors. And it enters into a kitchen. Straight into the kitchen with the little bar stools. This is kind of a normal, everyday kitchen here. I like the fridge at a diagonal. That's cool. And then back here, we've got a bathroom. Nice big shower back here. Toilet raised up on a nice little platform. And then I am so gonna miss rooms in here. I know it. But this is like a fun little dining room. Very fancy. Cute. Fireplace in the corner. We're switching to like the concrete bricks in this section. Got some more dirt. Like, looks like it's like fire damage almost. I'm not sure what the reasoning for all that black stuff was. Kind of like soot. In here, look at this maze of rooms, little closets, dresser, bed tucked away, chair tucked away. Okay, so many different styles of things going on in here. I wonder if this is a secret door. Oh, yes, I knew there was going to be a secret door. 2 secret doors. I'm going to go in this one first because it goes down the stairs. Oh, okay, it leads into another little hidden library. Cute. I love the wood paneling in here and how tall these shelves are that they made. What are these? Oh, these are just like the little side tables with all these beautiful books stacked up so tall. That is very awesome. And then let's see. That was that door, and then this door? Yep, that was a door. It leads back to this little room that features bathroom, shiny gold stuff going on in there. Can I turn off some lights in here? Nope, I can turn them on though. I don't want them on. But we got a little swing here, an exterior door leading to the outside. Should I go over there? I really want to check out this like greenhouse thing. Okay, let's go in. And then we'll get lost when we try and go back inside the main house. Okay, pretty. Ooh, this is beautiful. Look at all the glass wall pieces. What are they? Okay, it's just like big panels of all the glass. Got some plants going in here. We got like these beautiful, ornate, custom-made little columns going on. Perch pieces. And then it goes way up. We'll go outside for a minute and admire it from the outside. Wow. Oh. Oh my gosh, there's a pool down here. And then they use like this like marble texture. I'm not sure what this is. But they made that look like there is like a glass side of the pool there. Got a nice pool. Got some cool little custom like little banner things. Wow, very fancy. Look at that. I love it. I love it. And then there is a back section back here. Wait, let me just admire this part again. That looks very cool. Look at this little thing up here. It's made out of like the awnings, whatever they're called, to go above the doors. That looks cool. This looks cool. What's this? I don't know, a fence piece? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so impressed. I'm so lost, but I'm so impressed. Let's check out this little back section. Wait, let's check out this. This is the first office for House Slipper 1. The House Slipper 1 starter home, if you will. Oh my gosh, they literally made it like perfect, even with the old distressed doors and wall paneling. Wow. Oh my gosh, they made all these pillows look like a throw blanket at the end. That is so funny. Wow, the desk in the corner with the laptop when you come into that first office. A chainsaw. Wait, did they make that chainsaw? That's not an in-game chainsaw, is it? They made a chainsaw. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. Those are actual saws in the game. I was like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. The little kitchen set there. The little bathroom with those tiles. This is hilarious. This is like a perfect recreation of the House Slipper 1 first office. I'm getting so much nostalgia just from looking at this. I love that so much. And then look at this big staircase. What's this? Okay, a little fence post thing. Oh my gosh. Cute! Look at that! Look at this! Look at that! Look at this little bar area out here. You got like the grill going. Wow. Picnic tables, umbrella. This is amazing. And now I'm going to go back up here and try and find my way back into that library. Did I go out that door? Okay, that's that nice grand staircase leading up. Okay, here is that little library nook. There we are. And then, where did I come from? I think I came up this staircase. So now I looked at those two rooms, so now I'm gonna continue up. Now we're in this weird dark area. Okay, a couple of windows. Whoa. Whoa, now we're in just another little apartments area. Interesting little triangular nook right there. Windows looking over that side of the build. Wow, a big tall ceiling. Living room. A doorway that leads out to this little patio overlooking that fancy greenhouse. And up another staircase. Okay. What's going on in here? Chess table. Bedroom. Bathroom. Yep, toilets. A toilet sign above the door. Funny. Okay. Where am I now? Where did I just come from? Right there? I already don't know where I just came from 2 minutes ago. Doorway that leads, okay, over to this little, glass area here. Just like a fully glass encased office here. Can keep an eye on everything that's going on. Wow. Look at it. Wow. Okay. Love the glass floors and the little walkway too. Bathroom. Toilet. Sink. Okay. Where am I now? I guess I get to go up another staircase. Oh my goodness. I've been going up so many staircases. Is this a door? This is a door. Got a little upper balcony here. You could do like a little hibachi grill here, it looks like. That's funny. Okay, little grill area. And then a little bedroom with little homemade canopy bed. That is so cute. And their little matching bathroom here. All the bathrooms are different. This has like interesting built-in shelves, kind of raised up there. Toilets, kind of like custom sink, built-in storage, and the doorway here looks super interesting. And we've got kind of a more sci-fi looking room in here. Cool. Got like the TV kind of angled downward. Wow. kind of like gray and then like industrial almost, maybe like a shiny metal. Oh, this is cool. What is this? Oh, it's just a window. They've got like all the like controls in there. That is so cool looking. Love it, love it. And then here's like the little closet, I guess, for this room. Is this a door? Yep. Oh, I love how the lighting and stuff looks in here. Oh, that looks like stars up there. Whoa. Awesome. Shower in there. And oh my gosh. Where am I? Am I at the top of the compound? I need to jump up here and look. I think that was the top floor. Whoa, look at this. Literally, not like a single detail of this place has gone unthought of. Like, they thought of every single thing in this build. So many different random themes. I don't even know. Greenhouse, fancy, that first office in the backyard, like the more like industrial, the modern. I don't know. This is crazy. How did they come up with the plan for this? Did they like start off with just like this random part here and then decide, oh, I want to do this like weird, like old brick looking section right there. And then over here, I'm gonna do this like greenhouse thing. Yeah, there's so many different bits and pieces in here. I can't imagine, you know, that I like to do my tiny houses. Like in my last video, I did my little tiny apartments. That tiny apartment could fit into here. I didn't even tour this. Oops. I didn't know how to get into it. Oh, I guess this is... Oh, I toured this right away. This is just the little dining room that I looked at. There's like no actual second floor. But the little apartment that I just did in my last recent video is basically smaller than this. And this is just like the tiniest component of this compound build. So needless to say, I am very, very, very impressed with this gargantuan build here in House Flipper 2. Major kudos to Bob the Builder here for creating this masterpiece. I don't know how your brain works, but amazing job, and I am so impressed by this. Let me know what your favorite room or favorite, you know, architectural element of this crazy build was. I still have to say making that like dragon figurehead out of all the other animal head wall decor pieces was like super creative. Oh wait, one more thing here. I didn't even look down. This is like so deep down here. And a million rocks they have to use transform tool. Wow, they've got like a cute little hidden oasis type of thing down here. Like the walls of this building go all the way down, and then it's the cute little pond here with lights. Whoa, this looks like gold veining almost. I think it's just, you know, sand from the actual ground of the, you know, build here, but that looks kind of cool. Whether it's intentional or not, there's like some here too. But oh my gosh, I think now I have actually seen it all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the tour of the compound here with me. If you have a gigantic build that you have done here in House Flipper 2, please let me know. I would love to tour it. I think it's so cool to see just how creative some players are when creating these gigantic masterpieces. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!